Hello again, Soulless Wealth family. Greg Solis here with the update, but actually today I'm going to do something a little different. I am going to talk about donor advised funds. We have a lot of clients here that ask about this. We have a lot of charitable people, and this is just an awesome way to give. And this typically works really well for someone who maybe has a windfall or a large year of earnings, or maybe there's a liquidity event, perhaps they sell their business. That's a perfect example of how we use this a lot. If someone say sold their business as an example, and let's say they sold it for $10 million. It could be $1 million, it doesn't matter. But let's say in this case it was $10 million they sold their business. Well, they're able to give up to 60% of their AGI of that money they could give away to a donor advised fund. And let's say it's $1 million. If they had $1 million and they want to give away $600,000, they could put that $600,000 into a donor advised fund, and they're able to deduct that whole amount from their taxes. That's amazing. If you're in a higher marginal bracket and you're taxed with both Fed and state taxes upwards of 50%, and you give $600,000 to a donor advised fund, you're able to save roughly $300,000 right there for that tax year. The good news is that would go into an investment account, and you don't have to give it all away that one year. You get to deduct it from your taxes that year, but now you could give it out over the next several years, the next decade for that matter. You could give it out over many years. So we have a lot of clients that use this where they feel they may not have high earning years going forward. They want to get the full deduction in that high income year, that big windfall year, and then give it away over the next several years. And we're able to invest it for the clients. So let's say it is $1 million that gets into a donor advised fund, and perhaps we're earning 5 to 7% per year on that money. We got that $50,000 to $70,000 that we're able to give away in addition to that money that's already in there. And they get to decide where it goes. So they could give it to their church, they could give it to the Boys and Girls Club, they could give it wherever they want to give it, but they get the full deduction that year. Moreover, they're able to contribute appreciated assets into it as well. So this is a great strategy we've used in a lot of cases. If a client had an individual stock, let's say, in their portfolio with us that had a large gain, let's say that they had a stock that they bought for $100,000 several years ago and it's now worth $500,000. Well, we could move that $500,000 into the donor advised fund. We still get the deduction for that tax year, and we get to sell it without paying the capital gains. This is a huge advantage and a way to save a lot on taxes while being able to give a lot of the funds away. So this has been a great strategy. In addition, as one last point, is it is now out of the estate. So from an estate tax standpoint, we no longer have that money in the estate. So if they were to pass away, there'd be no estate taxes on it. So that's another bonus there. The other thing that's real nice, if they did pass away, they can name successors that could give that money away after they are deceased. So maybe they let their kids give that money away to charities or ministries that they love. And so this is a great way to build a long-term legacy. So the donor advised fund's picking up a lot of momentum, a lot of excitement. A lot of people are doing these. We've got a lot of clients that have done them, and they've been very, very pleased with it. So if you have questions on this or any thoughts or ideas, obviously don't hesitate to give us a call. But I thought donor advised funds, a great way for you charitable people. We have a lot of them out there, and I thought you'd like to hear that today. So my very best to you and your family. I hope you're having a great day, and look forward to seeing you soon. Take care and God bless.